Well, I think the appointment of FINIDI George is a very good one. Good one, by virtue of what we can see or what we already know, as sport enthusiasts. First, let's start off by saying that he once played, for the national team, and of course played at the biggest football showpiece, which is the World Cup, for Nigeria, as one of the Super Eagles player who was famed for the many things he did, while playing for the national side. And that's, for me, a very good thing that could help any kind of manager. I'm not trying to say that for every player who's played for the national side at the biggest level will become an instant hit or success at coaching. But you want to say that for somebody who knows at some point in his life he would want to go into coaching, he needs to prepare himself, and that he has done. I mean, cast your minds back to the days of when he played for Real Mallorca, Real Betis, Ajax, was part of that famed 1995 squad that won the European Champions League, and one of the very few Nigerians who were able to actually lift the big year in Europe. And that's, for me, some sort of experience that comes as a player, and he can understand some of the backroom technicalities that comes with success, as huge as club football and of course continental silverware. He also won himself something very meaningful, the biggest prize in African football, the Nations Cup back in Tunisia under Coach Clemens Westhoff. So you could practically say that as a player, he was one, or he is one, we cannot actually put aside. It's just paid his dues. And like I said earlier, yeah, he went back to Real Betis, went back to Real Mallorca. At some point, he was made to actually be a coach of Real Mallorca, though the youth manager at the time. And I know that you can't liken the same with top flight football. But again, outside that, he's got some administrative position too to occupy. I remember in 2010 when he was appointed the director of football back at Real Betis. All of this also would have been some sort of experience for him in terms of garnering experience as a total package. So Enyimba knows exactly what they want. Felix Anyasiagu is one of the finest administrators in African football, and in Nigeria he has shot Enyimba northward in terms of achievement. But I'm not too sure we could liken this time, which they are in right now, to what they enjoyed back in the early 2000s, 2003, 2005, was practically one of the best years of that football club based in Aba. And I know that they want to get to that summit of African football again. And if there's one man who could push them there, you can't not but look at people with such pedigrees like FINIDI George. Yes, anybody would argue, what coaching badge does he have? Is it that of African football? But again, if you have the UEFA license, grade A license, I think it's something worth the while, something you could use as a bragging right, in terms of profiling. But Nigeria is such a complex society in every facet of it, and football is not an exception. And I'm beginning to imagine how exactly we'll be able to deal with some of the intricacies, the man management troubles, the pitch invasion. Sometimes things not going your way. I'm not saying that that's peculiar, to the Nigerian football scenery alone, but of course in Europe. But I'm saying that a lot of factors that comes with coaching as a football manager in Nigeria, and FINIDI will have to be able to tell a different story with whatever he's bringing to Enyimba, who are in urgent need to making sure that they get back to the pinnacle of African football in his nascent managerial career. I wish him luck.